Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to game number 2 of Good as Gold Grand Finals for Tuesday, June 12th. Good as Gold number 45. With me still is Mr. SquallCasting, aka Avarice. He saved me last game when my brand new mouse frickin' shocked me. If you'd like to watch my reaction and just laugh, go ahead and watch the last VOD if you haven't yet. Let's bring you into this game, though, as I'm using my terrible old slow mouse. Hello, Mr. Avarice. Thank you for being here so much.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's been an interesting evening with the technical difficulties and your mouth just deciding to electrocute you because, yeah, I don't know, maybe your mouse just has something against you, and so that's why it did that. If you do want to check out my stuff, you can see me at youtube.com/SquallCasting. I cast a lot of pro games. I cast community games of people from Bronze all the way up to Masters. They submit me their replays, and I cast it because it's fun. I also cast team games. I have a Diablo 3 Let's Play that's been largely neglected. And yeah, lots of content, so check it out.
Alright, and introducing, in the lower left-hand corner of our screen, playing the blue bits, it is Vanek.
And in the bottom right part of the map, we do have Tala. He is playing as the Red Terran, and I assume that's because he wants his opponent to bleed red and then become part of his team, because once he's bled, then his entire body will be red, and then he'll just be the Red Terran. I don't think that really made too much sense, but I decided to run with it because when you're a caster, you're always right, and you have to run with whatever you say, no matter what.
Exactly, everything is
Can't backpedal, man. Can't ever backtrack. So both players are opening somewhat similar. Vanek has opted to get a gas. Tala is not. So Tala could be going for a one Rax gasless FE. He is scouting out, but he is going in the completely wrong direction and will scout his opponent as late as possible. Vanek, on the other hand, will scout as quickly as possible, so he will have a tiny edge as far as information, but not much of an edge, seeing as the supply depot is down and he turned around. Oh, okay. Since the supply depot went out, the SCV move command bugged out like it always does. Anyways, he gets there, but there's a Marine to greet him. They headbutt each other, and he just slips on into the main.
All right. He's gonna die anyway at that point, so he gets in, gets to check the gases. The micro goes down out of Tala. Ooh!
With Vanek micro as well, he could get out of this. Nice.
Oh.
And by micro as well, I mean just move command, but the Marine didn't stutter step well enough.
Exactly.
I thought he was going to have to swing on out to the right and then kind of loop around, but I didn't have to. But that's okay. So Vanek is getting a factory.
Interestingly, though, that SCV that came down the ramp, I thought it would be able to see the command center building, but it didn't. So as far as Vanek knows, Tala is indeed on one base. So this command center will be a surprise to him. He's going with the 111. I was about to say Reactor Hellions, and then I remember, no, he's not playing Zerg. He's not doing that.
Nope, not today. Was the command center actually building when the SCV slipped out?
I thought it was, or else it was like just behind when it did.
Yeah, like I feel like it must have gone down right after the SCV left, because
SCV ready.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it would have to see it from there, but whatever. Now he did see there wasn't a gas, so he can probably guess that Tala's going with a 1 Rax gasless FE, because you know the time he scouted in, if there isn't a gas, it's probably going to be an expand. But we'll see how good his game sense is. He's getting that starport now, so we could see just the classic Destiny Cloud Fist, where you just get kind of like one of everything and then pull all your SCVs and then just go win the game.
True. Got that Reaper, that Hellion out. We do have Tala was able to sneak up just enough of that ramp to be able to see that the factory was down. Couldn't see the starport behind it, but probably suspects it, as there's no switch going on between the factory and the barracks, which is producing those Reapers. I mean, he has 2. He's got a 3rd Hellion on the way. He's got 2 Marines out there. He's got a medevac. So, you know, this could be quite a fun 1-1-1 that we're going to get out of Vanek, who, again, doesn't know. right now
SCV ready.
that the expansion is down. Like you were
Yeah,
saying,
like-
you may have the game sense to suspect it. The one bunker being down with the Marines at the front of the ramp, no upgrades being produced just yet, so the engineering bay a little mistimed by Tala. Really shouldn't build it before you're ready to use it. He is in fact producing no more Marines, and now he's bringing his Marines back. Did he see?
I'm really curious what he's going to do with these Reapers. Like, is he going to posture at the front with the rest of his army, then jump the Reapers in? Looks like he's just going to send the Reapers straight in. Oh, and then elevator up, I guess. Okay. I would have liked to have seen some two-pronged aggression, just because, you know, poking at one side, forcing a reaction of your opponent, then attacking somewhere else is always good. The Hellions are going to get in here, though. They're starting to work away. The SCVs killing Marines as they come out of the barracks.
Oh, now they're working on the tech lab. The Reapers are, again, this is not Heart of the Swarm. They still do extra damage against buildings. They're able to cancel out that stim research. Now the Marines come forward. Ooh, the medevac just barely in time saves that Reaper. And now, oh my goodness, Vanek may just take the game right here as there's nothing left for Tala to fight with. He's only got these SCVs and he's not doing anything besides mining with them. Missile turret is attacking the medevac. And so the Reapers and Hellions take it.
I think Tala's dead because all he's building are Marines, and 100% of Vanek's army has bonus damage versus Marines.
Yep.
So he did manage to pick off the medevac. That could be a saving grace if he could rally out enough units to pick all the stuff off. But even if he hasn't, he has taken an absolute fatal blow in terms of the amount of economy he's lost. And yeah, he's still losing more buildings, and
oh, he's gonna lose.
Vanek is expanding behind us.
Reaper, never mind.
Yeah, no, this is looking pretty difficult for Tala.
Now he loses a Reaper. There's one Hellion left.
They don't have their Heart of the Swarm regen yet.
Yep, Tala with the moral victory. Nothing else there.
Never give up, never surrender, etc. But Vanek scans in and sees that the expansion there really doesn't have much of anything. And he's got to be feeling at the top of the world at this point because
Vanek's
he knows...
macro behind that, though, was awful. He's got one Marauder, one Marine, and one tank. He really should have another army of about equivalent size to what he started that fight with, and he should be going in here and winning the game right now. So this is giving Tell an opportunity to drop a lot of those mules. Okay, he doesn't have any energy for them, but because he just dropped two. Okay.
Yeah.
And now building a bunker? I'm not sure what Vanek's thought process right now is about the game. He just, like, if we open up the units kill tab, he killed 34 workers and 56 units and lost 9. Like, you don't get much farther ahead than that this early in the game.
Yeah. And if you take a look at the army supply and worker supply, the bars are mostly blue. There's not really much else there. I think it's Control A.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. But yeah, Vanek is in an incredibly commanding position at this point. The only thing that I think could cripple him is that, again, he has idle SCVs. There's 3 next to barracks, so they are there to encourage the Marines as they go through their boot camp and their training, and say, don't worry, you will always be better than me because I'm an SCV and all I can do is mine minerals. I will never be a burly strongman like you inside of powered armor. Yeah,
Tala
Vanek
gets to
is
scout
way
that there
ahead.
are some tanks down, and just I'm just lost right now. I don't know. Like one Banshee with Cloak could win the game. Tala's not even that far behind with his Stimpack research because Vanek failed to start his any earlier. This is actually the latest we've seen him get it yet, and he's definitely got a big enough army right now. Let's open up the the army supply tab. Just like you were saying, it's still very much in favor of Vanek, who got supply blocked there pretty badly and is about to get supply blocked again, unfortunately. But now he's got Stim. He's got some medevacs, a Viking. He's got siege tanks. He's got, his Marines are 0, or his bio units are 0-0. But he does have combat shield. He does have concussive. No, he doesn't have concussive. Okay,
yeah,
that's
like
also surprising.
Yeah, it looks like he's just going to elevator up here again. And when you have double the supply of your opponent, you can probably just kill them. I don't. I mean, the only real advantage Tala has at this point is that he does have +1 attack for his bio,
Also,
but he doesn't have stim.
You'll notice
so.
right now that this is really bad. That Vanek has nothing in his production tab. He's floating at 1,300 minerals, and he's attacking right now. He could be doing everything. He could be upgrading every single unit that he's got. He could be building more engineering bays, more armories, just more racks. He could be setting up a third. So this attack is going to probably win in the game, but the fact that he's not doing anything behind it would mean that in any other situation, he'd probably come out of this attack and lose.
Yeah, just one of those things that obviously he needs to improve his gameplay on. And I mean, there's no shame in that. Different people are good at different things. He definitely has pretty good unit control and has a good sense of timing attacks and things like that. And I do like seeing Elevator play into the main, especially against Terran, because that lets you circumvent the bunker at the front. But, okay, now he's macroing behind it a bit, getting another command center, building out some units, and now he attacks once again. I would love to see him elevated those
the
tanks.
stim forward and the 3 tanks are probably going to be able to finish. I don't, he didn't.
Wow.
Why did he
Vanek,
load up? Why is he leaving?
Vanek with the ultimate unsiege anti-timing. Well, that was pretty bad, and he didn't need to pick up. He just needed to scoot back into tank range, and then the tanks would obliterate everything Tala had. But he has almost tripled the supply of his opponent now, so even if he plays really poorly, probably still gonna win. And SCV is coming off the line, but then going back on the line. Can't quite decide what to do. Tala's just in such an awkward position here.
Oh man, look at the command center in the expansion. So again, this is
oh my goodness.
the reason that we're pointing out things like this and remarking on over micro and that kind of thing is because we really hope that the players will watch these games afterwards and realize that these are things that they knew, but maybe at the time they didn't realize that they weren't doing or that they weren't doing well. And that is a big part of Good as Gold. We want to increase our players' skill levels. And Vanek right now definitely has this game under his control, but if he just irons out these last little pieces that we're mentioning, he will find himself promoted again and again. He'll definitely be, with that kind of army and unit control, he really could be a diamond level player. Like he has a lot of potential, and we love seeing that. And Tala is not bad either. He definitely crushed his opponents earlier, so we're seeing some really high-level gold play here. If you can't micro your army like that, that's okay, because you can focus on your macro, or you can just decide, you know what, for 100 games, I'm going to try to never lose my army. And then you're going to get better at that. And there's things that you can do, and now all the SCVs are pulled. They try to get the surround. Vanek loves that stim button, really uses it a lot once he finally upgrades it, and great stutter step there. Just these SCVs doing maybe 2 hits of damage that whole time, and the tank still siege, not really in optimal positions to help them out, seeing as their range. Okay, now they're unsieged and they're going to move out, and we still have another group of army back in the main, and I hate to say it, this game, the end here is kind of a moot point. It would be nice to see Tala come out with a few minor victories here, however, he goes ahead.
Yeah, there's the GG. Yeah, Vanek, if you do happen to watch this video, just a tip for you, when you build a building, you put down your building, right? And then hold down shift and then right click on a mineral patch. And then once that SCV is done constructing the building, it'll automatically go back to mining that mineral patch. And it takes like half a second, and it just really ensures that you don't have those SCVs just kind of lying around doing nothing.
Yes, exactly that. That happened quite a few times to him. To Tala, you were greedy and you know it. That's why you lost. So no shame in that. It just happens sometimes. It either gives you a really good advantage, or you end up kind of getting crushed with that one base aggression. Great job by both of our players. Thank you, everyone, for participating today. And you know what? For the first time ever, we're going to try some mono battles on Good as Gold. So don't go anywhere. Stick around. Play with me and SquallCasting, and we'll stay on the Skype call. We will participate and play and try to cast, I guess. I don't know. Neither of us are day 9 or anything like that, but it looks like a lot of fun, so we're going to give it a shot. I will be right back. Mr. Avarice, any last-minute words, sir?
Not particularly. I mean, thanks for watching us. Thanks for, hopefully you have enjoyed my casting. Please do check out my YouTube channel, youtube.com/SquallCasting. And, yeah, stick around for the mono battle. Should be a good time.
All right.